Freedom 35, 5, 5, 5.
Dude, start the podcast.
Wow.
We recording, Gordon?
Gordon's recording.
All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Freedom 35ers, Cardano NFT podcast, episode 47, technically episode 48 for all the OGs out there. My name is Tommy. I go by TOMMY.
My name is TJ. I'll go by Lazy T.
And I am the other Tom. I go by Lavish Bear.
Tonight, T. Thomas Tucker, one bad MFer.
It loses a little bit with the MFer. It doesn't rhyme quite the same. But,
I was getting really excited in the beginning. I was like, T. Thomas Tucker.
I was saying he trailed off with that.
And it's one bad M. It looks like MFer. That was all capitalized, so it's throwing me off a little bit. Like mother, father.
Real quick, shameless plug in the beginning. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Damn, NFT over here. NFT over here coming in hot. I like that. It actually works out well. Why haven't we done that name yet?
NFT?
I'm sure we have. There's no way we haven't.
Probably have. Go back a couple.
We've probably done it like twice now, each of us.
All right. I think this is the first time I'm debuting Derp Boy. Derp Boy, I tell him. It's a big night.
It was Tommy.
No, it was Derp
Boy. All right.
I got my little Derp Boy shirt on. No, obviously Derp Birds have been taking off, and it's no coincidence that we had them on our show this week. Just throwing that out there. Our launch pad right behind us. Just throwing that out. But anyway, yeah, no, we'll get into that here in a sec. But yeah, Tom, that name, T. Thomas Tucker, one bad MFer, dude. Something happened on Monday night. He became not a mother father, but an actual MFer.
Definitely not a father or mother. We were talking about them showing off something. We'll talk even about later too. That NFT of us with Proxy. And we were talking about how we each got to choose one of our favorite projects. And for sure, we tried to change it up. Like you said, too, TJ, we didn't want to all just pick the same project. And that one definitely sticks. So Anaximander kind of sent over a little sneak.
A little sneak, dude. What do you mean he sent an identical replica of your bill?
Which one's the real bill?
I don't know, man. Chill. Which one? Dude, honestly, it matches. Like, I don't know if you could have picked a better one. Like, Tom, if you didn't have the little eye patch on there and that thing was in color, like, I swear to God, it would be like the same thing.
I tried to find, I didn't save that as like a Photoshop file, so I could go back and edit it to take out the I wanted to change it more blonde and take out the eye patch.
The only thing you would need is the texture of the
necklace.
face. You need the texture of the face too.
Yeah, I could change the texture. I use a different build. So when I was making mine, I matched the texture to that. So I could definitely get that wavy pattern, no problem. He doesn't have the cool ass clock necklace though, the Flavor Flav necklace.
Yeah, Flavor Flav necklace just sneaks down in there, but that's amazing, right? Oh, I didn't even realize you had the cut off arms too on that one on the suit.
You should mint that one. You should turn it into an NFT. It's like what, 2
It kind of felt weird though.
Just
I changed up. Yeah, I don't know. I changed up some of the stuff. It does have some YouTube MFers on there and our signature and
the editor
in chief instead of Secretary of Inflation. I guess I don't think it's the same on every one though.
Was the what the fuck G11 already part of it?
That probably was actually. Yeah, I don't think I changed that.
Oh yeah, because it's for the win up here.
Yeah.
That's actually really good. You just got to give them some little dots, like some little pen marks. And stuff.
Well, I think they're all different though with that. And
they all change up. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they're really good about the details and
stuff. The biggest thing I was torn on, looking through I've been looking for a while now, is to get a clean bill or Rumpelstiltskin, all crunched up and everything.
Yeah. Rumpelstiltskin.
He's a good man. So you guys,
yours is pretty scuffed up, right, Tommy?
Mine, no. I know mine's I think mine's one of the clean ones actually.
It is.
Yeah, I want to say one's because I have one of the I had the Illuminati glasses with the finger, like the one that's giving it the finger.
And I don't remember yours at all. Never mind. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. We'll have to.
You guys see mine?
TJ, where you at, dude? Somebody needs to donate TJ's. Damn, a $10 bill.
What's up? Over there? I just happen to have cash here. I never have cash sitting on the table.
That's actually really good. But no, shout out to like you said, Anaximander. That was fun. We were just on all of a sudden after that. Oh, we'll get into it a little bit later. But what you said, what's your favorite project? And all of a sudden, Tom's came in at MFer live on stream. It's a big shout out to him.
That's big shout out. Big shout out.
Yeah, it blew my mind. I'm glad we actually kind of caught that on stream. Someone reposted like a little clip of it. They missed like right before I actually saw it because I probably didn't talk for like 35 seconds until you like were like posting it. And I was like, all right, I got to say something now.
Yeah, because you threw it in a chat where it's like, yo.
When I said it in the private chat, I was like, he just sent you a bill. And you're like, yo, what?
I already had it up. I was just like, oh, that's cool. Like I probably got like some new campaign. I was really expecting the newest Inflation Times, like the
like a new
moderator one or something like that. Yeah, exactly. Thought he was gonna send me his tits. And then it was just like, oh man, I'm like yell like on cam. We gotta like mute myself real fast, and then just didn't say anything. I think for 30 seconds.
What's that movie with Steve Carell and he gets the promotion and he goes in like the private bubble and he thinks he's like private.
Oh, Get Smart.
Yeah,
Get Smart. Yeah, cone of silence. Yeah,
that's something you want
exactly.
to do.
That's what I needed for sure.
Yeah. A little vent. The mute button's not off. You're screaming into the mic.
This is the best moment of my life.
Then just turns around because he had turned his back to him. I think. Yeah, exactly.
Did you hear that? All of it.
All of it.
Shout out to you, dude. That's amazing. So now your name is officially the other Tom, or is it the other Mfer Tom?
The other Mfer Tom.
Yeah, I think that's what I put in there. I don't know. I'm not a paparazzi anymore. I think I lost that status.
Dude, you need to get the paparazzi roll back.
In the Revolution, you know what I mean? When everything went to Spanish.
I'm pretty sure they just like purged.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they purged people who just don't ever like aren't active in Discord. And I feel like you are, unless it's in like our chat and like randomly, like you'll just throw stuff in other chats.
Oh, did I get purged? I probably would get purged. I don't talk much in there.
You need to talk to Dilly about that. Dilly would definitely know.
Don't purge me.
He's probably the one purging us.
I don't have time to talk all day. I'm sorry, boys.
All right,
and girls in there.
Speaking of what we did get a chance to talk about this week on Monday, Dirtbirds, dude. Talk about a little rocket ship those things are on right now. This is Wednesday right now, the 14th, and that floor price has doubled since Monday when we got a chance to talk to King Dave or Dave.
Coincidence?
I don't know. You get on the little rocket pad with us, and I mean, they even posted the clip over there. Like people inside the community, they were, he was like the rocket pad, I guess is what you say, or it's prime for launch. Is what they said in a tweet.
Fueling up. That's what he was saying. Yeah, when he was on the show. That's what I mean. The biggest response has been, I think, to just his obvious energy. He like brought in like how excited he was. I mean, we were saying that. It's like, all right, I'm gonna go buy some of these real fast. What were you saying? I've been on JPEG Store the past 5 minutes.
Yeah,
because that's like it was just like, all right, yep, I'm gonna go get some snacks, some scares.
It's refreshing to see someone so excited about their project. I just love, not that saying that people we've had on weren't like quote unquote excited, but you could just see it. It was radiating off of him how passionate he was and how much he believes in this project and what's going on with the project.
Like he was saying, I mean, that thread, I mean, if you really wanted to get into it, he was like, when people say, I got a thread, hey, our floor price is really good, primed to break out. It's like, yeah, okay. Like I can maybe see what you're saying over there. But I don't know if it was the thread, the hype, or what it was, but he wasn't wrong, and here we are. And big shout out to Dave over there for dropping us out. But this is really what kind of ignited the spark for the interest in Dirtbirds, I think. Like he was even saying, and he was basically, because there was a guy, this guy Goofy Crisp, who had like the top 30 most well-known CNFT projects on Cardano, and basically did all these different metrics to kind of rank them on like maybe what kind of a scale I guess the biggest ones are. And he was saying basically Dirtbirds was undervalued for what it was at right there. And that was kind of what we had got a chance to talk to him about. And he goes, the 6 projects that are overall better than Derp's, according to that, have a floor price that's 7 times higher. Dirtbirds' floor price at this time of the tweet on September 10th, so only 4 days ago, was a 200 floor. And if we're currently looking at this, it's 525 right now as we record right now tonight. So who knows where this will go. But it was crazy.
1:30 on Friday when this comes out.
Yeah, nobody want that. Yeah.
Well, if you're an analytics person, like you have to appreciate that thread. He just gave you the cold hard facts. He showed you the numbers, what's going on, and like where Dirtbirds is at now. So, like I said, if he just showed you the numbers and the facts about what's going on with the project, and I really think that's what set well with people with the thread.
His thing was buy, like you said, it was a low risk buy at this point, considering the upside for what they were at. And I mean, still 200 ADA is still 200 ADA at that time, but with the largest upside potential, and he was like, there's only, I forget however much ADA was left. Yeah, the 70 NFTs to 2x the floor, which at that time was only 20,000 ADA, which kind of said that got gobbled up. And now we're pushing, to 5x that floor, closer to 1,000. I don't, it's still going to be a pretty heavy, floor price to go ahead and get to that. But I mean, they're on their way right now. And then the big other thing, besides just the amount of volume that they're looking at, was the fact that they were partnering up with, these different projects for these staking, the partner staking stuff. But obviously, Pendulum and then Zombie Chains were the two big ones that kind of lit it up. But in order to the run for the OG Dirtbirds came from the fact that in order to stake for the partner NFTs, you had to have an OG Dirtbird stake to the account. So you couldn't take advantage of that without having the OG Dirtbird, which made them even more rare. And then that was the big thing. So I don't know how many of these are listed right now. I think there's 10,000 of these.
130 of them. I was just looking a little bit ago.
150, yeah, 152 right now out of 10,000. So 1.5%. 1.5% are on sale right now. It is 152.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 1.5% are on sale right now, which is pretty crazy to think about out of a 10K collection.
That's nuts.
So diamond handed for sure on this, and for good measure, right? Like, I mean, obviously we were showing in the video, we had it over here, is the Derp exchange that they have, where they have the staking, the achievements, and then obviously they earn XP is how they call it, and you can claim that XP with a 5 ADA fee to convert that into Derp. And then that Derp, it takes you over into the raffle shop. I know. Tom, does that make you giggle?
Convert that into Derp.
Yeah.
I do like that one. That one's good. That one gets me.
So, I mean, you can see in their raffle shop too, all these different the raffles they have that are live, and it costs, I want to say 10 Derp is what I saw in there. And some of these are like, obviously, a Dead Pixel in there, Spoopy Naru, and Epic Derper, which now
the number 3 ranked equine horse he had. What the hell?
Yeah, that was wild right here. He went to, he's like, go to the Derp wallet right here. And then he goes, these are all things that are in their wallet. These 80, there's a space button there, by the way, too. Of things that they're going to put into their raffle shop. A Chill Kong, a good Charlotte Clay comes, he goes. Yeah,
you gotta go, don't you, Tommy?
No, not anymore. I did have
not
one.
Anymore. Yeah, I haven't seen them in a while, but a lot of these, there's a couple old ones that I haven't seen in a while since he's been collecting for a bit. That, I mean, even not necessarily for like their. That's what I was going to say. Even not some of them for like, okay, yeah, obviously, if you just wanted to flip the horse, you get like a shit ton. But if you really wanted to get into equine, that's also dope. Like the goat, I wouldn't mind just even having, because I miss that.
Yeah,
like some of these old projects.
They're doing their own thing. Like they have their own green or not greens token. There's a grass token is what they're doing.
Did you guys see the new Thor movie?
No.
Yeah, well, anyways, there's a goat reference. That's why I asked. That's what I thought about. Never mind.
No.
They got an OG sprinter.
Someone else will find that funny. They'll get what you're talking about.
An OG sprinter in there too. I mean, like there's some big stuff inside of this thing. So obviously, holding on to that and earning that dope. That dope derp token over there will get you some like good rewards. So people are snatching these things up. They're trying to stake, they want to be able to stake, earn their stuff. There's achievements inside their webs. Their whole website got revamped over there. So the fact that you can connect your wallet now, they list all the different NFTs you have. There's the achievements that earns you the XP, and the XP is claimable every epoch over there. So that's the other thing too, is it's a non-custodial style where you don't have to lock up your NFTs, which is big. You can kind of just let them do their thing and then claim when you want, more kind of similar to like a drip drop style, where drip. I haven't said that in a while. But yeah, for me, they see getting to hear it from him though direct was pretty cool to hear. And then on top of that,
I was just going to say, you were going over the numbers and all those like 15, I think, Crispy did, like it was like a thread of 15 Twitter posts where he gave out all those numbers, not even the ones Dave did, the original like 15 posts or whatever. Just to see how excited he was over like what you said, TJ, just kind of like raw data, like numbers and statistics. So which can be kind of like, drier stuff. And then what I really like that Dave actually went through and like responded to a lot of it, because he kind of gave a real analysis, because it's not always just looking at some of the numbers, some of those charts, you know what I mean? It has things on it like, Twitter followers or wallet holders and things like that. And just as an example, like old money is low in some of those categories. But I mean, when you talk about some communities, like just go in their Discord and stuff like that. So it's not always just everything seeing the numbers. And I like that Dave then went through and really broke that down and explained like some of the significance of the ones that were just related to Derpers. And the only time really compared was like for floor value or floor price, like comparisons to show like look how much lower they are with this other group of ones in the same kind of categories.
Well, the big thing too is like what demand will really do. And this diamond hand stat right here was the huge thing where they're almost at the top there. Besides the mutant crocs, they were just there with him. Is the fact that these guys, their community is not letting up on this stuff. So if that hype train really got on board, there wasn't much for sale like we just saw over there. So as soon as people start to buy, you know, that's where that floor price can really rocket, and that's what we kind of saw today. With that takeoff, but insane demand, insane volume right now. You've got the big whales and the like drams and stuff that's been buying. He's shilling it out to his other big whales inside the community to go ahead and get on board. So there's like huge like people that are now looking at this. So it's legit, and these guys are finally getting their time in the sun, and I think it's well deserved. And it's awesome that we got a chance to talk to him and the founder, one of the co-founders, this week on the show. I just, like I said, coincidence? I don't know. But either way, it was really awesome to see. And big shout out to Derp, shout out to Dave for jumping onto the stream with us, and definitely have to do a follow-up with them.
Oh, 100%.
They got a lot going on, so we'll have a lot talked about next time too.
Yeah, 100%. Moving forward too, I mean, yeah, just actually looking at the Derp side of stuff. Tom, didn't you you still have a Derp right now?
I just bought another scarce.
This one right here?
Yeah, I thought it was a cyborg one again. That was the one that I had sold before. But yeah, I like the ones that are like kind of grungy and dirty. I mean, a lot of them are, but I like, you know, he's especially like
honestly,
it's like little Homer Simpson.
Like the dirty girls?
Cigarettes, yeah.
Yeah.
I know he said some people that's their turnoff was the art, but I kind of liked the art. I like that it was different.
It's like growing on you, right?
I mean, I've always kind of like thought they were just like, because we even talked about it like in our other podcast stuff. Like it's derp, it's derpy. Like that's exactly what it is. And I kind of just liked it the way it was or is.
Some are a little too clean. I like the ones that are like really grungy. Except I love yours, Tommy. You remember what yours is? Because the Kill Bill one you have, that might just be your derp lean, but I thought they carried over the traits for that. You got lucky.
I did. She did carry over the traits. I know I have the number here. There you are. There it is.
Then your derp lean had like was in like the little basket of bullets and was all like Kill Bill, like tracksuit and stuff. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that it carried over.
Cue the Kill Bill noise or sound effect.
I don't even know what that is.
Tom knows what it is.
Does Gordon know what it is?
Yeah, Gordon knows.
If Gordon knows what it is, then you might have heard it right.
Probably can't do copyright.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying over there, Tom. I bought back in the day my Epic just because I like the it was more for the rarity. I just wanted to go for off that, and then like I like the deity body. But there was something about just having like a nice like Epic kind of body, and then just having like a little stoner smoking like guy.
We all just want an Epic kind of body, you know.
You know, I love an Epic kind of body.
Epic Viking, I like that quite a bit. I forgot yours is Epic.
Yeah, the problem is I don't know what to do with it. Right, I can't just sell this thing. I got Dave's head over here. Apparently,
can you just what's the Epic floor at right now?
I think last I looked, it was like 1100.
Epic on there.
You could have just clicked Epic.
Yeah, Epic fail, huh? 1200 over here.
You won't sell it right now.
But the deity one's body right there, 1475. No.
Right.
I mean, I'll sell it
for like buff.
There's a buff. 12K. What I was telling you, the buff floor for these things were getting up there now. The body types, so people were buying up the body types for the buff over there. I don't know why. It's like just a very popular one. You can see what is it right now? $29.95.
Dang,
I messed up. I done fudged up.
Fudged up.
I remember these months ago, man, and these are ones where I'm like, why didn't I do this? Like, why wasn't me on this one? I remember seeing them when they were like 78.
I didn't hear from Dave. I didn't hear from Dave.
Dave didn't get me pumped, man. I didn't have the crunk juice that was just coming on, you know.
Michael's secret stuff for sure.
You know, I wanted to hear it, but actually, he's like,
that was just water, though.
Is anybody buying the buffs? That's the real question, you know. I mean, people are buying. I mean, look at these sales though, like 1,400, 1,800, 2,000. There's a buff one for 2,000 right there. So 1,444, like the sales are real right now. Like these are not just all getting eaten up on the floor. Like people are actually going after some of these rare traits over here. Look, an Epic sold for $14.99. Like there's a serious run going for these right now.
A lot today though. You're still only 5 hours back. That's pretty good.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Same wallets are over here. I don't know if that was some of the whales that were buying into the project, but the fact this guy was just going ham too. But it's cool to see all this stuff, man. Like just kind of see the floor run up with it, and then people just who have believed in this project. You know, I'm sure today, especially if you were accumulating at like 78, and today was probably a fun day for you.
Come on, Tommy. Why didn't you tell us this? You're my financial advisor, dude. Come on. You're
not
freaking buying
financial advice.
BeatBoyz and getting
Dave
free
told you like
pizzas.
2 days
Tell me
ago.
this shit.
Hey, they told him, yeah, they did
No,
say
I'm saying like
Dave
months
literally
ago.
said you
No,
could
no,
have
no, no,
2x
no,
your
no.
money.
I'm saying from 78 of that. I want the 78 of pump. You know?
Well, TJ, do better.
What was the one that
I'm
we watched
expecting
on
you
live
to do
stream?
better.
Clear off the floor. Someone just bought up the entire floor.
Oh,
on the live
was it?
stream.
Wasn't it like Havoc World or something?
Havoc World sounds right. Yeah,
It was Havoc
Oh, it
World.
was. Yeah, we were watching that. Yeah, that
You
was
just
cool.
reminded me of that when you said, "Man, this guy went into like
He's
just seeing, like
Havoc.
one person just buy up." Yeah,
Yeah, definitely did. No, I think there's something that might be another one. Who knows? But no, Derp's been in this space for a year now. Coming up probably literally in 2 days apparently. And just to see them really grow.
In 2 days, you
in
said?
2 days. Yeah,
2
wait, in
days.
2 days.
Happy birthday today.
Ooh, hold up.
Happy
though.
birthday today.
Yeah,
There you go. I'm talking past time. We're talking
I was
future.
gonna say on Monday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Derp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Derp Day.
Happy Derp Day.
Happy
It
Derp.
is Derp Day. That actually works out pretty well too.
Derpy birthday.
I'll
Derpy.
timestamp it.
There you go. Well, shoot. What else is going on?
You said well shoot like
Well,
the
shoot.
past 2 times.
I wanted to see what you were saying. Well, shit. What is y'all doing? No, but what are we doing? No, the other mint that happened this week, and I know they haven't technically sold out, but again, could be the future past tense. They could have sold out officially by now. Is Cardano Thor's CT793.
They did sell
I
out.
thought they were done. Yeah,
Well, I mean, it's like reserve sold out, but they haven't like
they sold
officially
out.
sold out because
they just haven't sent the last ones.
tier
It's
one,
like the ones
tier
he's
one.
fixing.
Ipso facto, they sold out.
Well,
dude.
are any of them going back up for sale?
Thor even posted about it. He's like, technically, we're not sold out yet. He goes, so that's a first.
They're not all sent out. They're not all sent out.
Correct.
They're all
They're all reserved.
Yeah, they're all
claimed.
claimed. Yeah, there's none for sale anymore. There's not gonna. You can't go buy one as of listening to this or today.
You can buy one, but it's on the secondary.
Yeah. Okay. You can't. Yeah.
You can't mint one. Yeah.
Ipso facto. Right?
Ipso facto, I would call that a sellout. You know.
Yeah.
He sold out. They've all been sold. There's none for sale from him.
Scrid Pro Crow.
I thought it was Squid.
Yeah, that's from Dr.
Dr. Evil said, yes,
yeah,
yes,
Dr. Evil said that.
Squid Pro Row.
Squid Pro Row. Yeah, no, that was Austin Powers. That's yeah. God. No, so yeah, CT793 sold out, and that was like the first time using JPEG Store's minting service that they had. And I thought it was really simple for me. I don't know. You guys, I know you, Tom, you were doing like a training or something. TJ was like running home, trying to get home. But
you got
for me,
home, TJ in time. I
did get home.
He made just in the nick of time. Yeah.
like,
And we had one of the glitching.
We do. We haven't officially claimed that yet. So
Yep.
maybe we haven't, maybe we don't. But the good thing. The good thing with JPEG Store, because I know when we had talked to Travis a few episodes back, we were talking about this minting feature that was getting ready to go live, and this is like the first big one that I don't know if this was the first one that officially tested it with Thor stuff. But if when the time came, it had the 3 different tiers, so it was able to read your wallet to see if you actually were even eligible.
Right.
As you were connected to JPEG Store, and then as soon as this had popped up, the timer went down, and boom, it had like a little circle, the number reserved, and all that stuff, and you were able to sign your transaction, and boom, it worked for me. It worked perfectly when I grabbed mine. The second one in tier 2 though was like a bloodbath, dude. It was like as soon as it went, I was like insta click, and I got
the
beat
bloodbath.
It was
one of those though. Like it just like flew off the shelves. It was gone.
I couldn't even. I clicked as fast as I could, and it was just like no, it's gone. Reserved error. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know how I could have been quicker. Like it was just like boom. Unless I was like literally like VV style, like boom, boom, just like hovering over it. And
Boom.
there you go.
You just gotta upload yourself in the computer.
In the computer.
Yeah. But yeah, so the public sale, it didn't even make it to the public sale. These guys, it sold out first one, tier 1 and tier 2, 700.
You just said it didn't sell out.
I thought we were just talking about that for 5 minutes. Yeah, come on, pick a lane, Tommy. Pick a lane.
Dude.
Hey guys,
Can't be jumping ship, you bandwagoner. We said it sold out, and you said it didn't, dude. Whatever.
Pick a lane, Michael.
I can live in the past or in the future.
Whatever.
All right. No, so for me, I don't know. I was surprised. I'm not surprised. Who am I kidding? I knew this was going to sell out instantly for him. He had a huge following, low supply. Pretty much a thing to go ahead and support him too. So I think the loyal supporters for Thor, obviously this was going to be a success. But the fact now is he's got his Discord and everything starting to go online too. and he's got his channels that are starting to get updated. Reminds me a little bit, not exactly, but a little bit of like the Block Investment Group, the way they're starting to set up some of the stuff in there. But beyond that, it's just like you said, like his like baby. This is how to support him and his channel, how he's going to continue to grow in this space for years to come. Like he said, he's going to be here in 10 years. Was what he isn't going anywhere kind of thing. He's got whitelists, airdrops, alpha channels, investment. They've got all kinds of things that this is going to kind of go. And each one of these different items that have different rarities are going to hold different utility that is yet to be announced. And then people who collect all of them, obviously they have like, I think there's 13 in total that get this like extremely rare one. He did a preview on it, but this was like the rarest one that went out there. And I think a few of these actually sold. This is the Sunstone one. I think they sold for like 2K plus, a couple of them. So really cool stuff.
Shit they were using. I think it's the original Viking show. The first run that was on like History Channel or whatever. And they can like see even on like cloudy days, they can still navigate or some shit with like that special stone. Yeah, I just watched some shit with that in it.
Yeah,
that's cool. I like that. That one's definitely probably my favorite one. I really like how it's not just like constantly glowing, but it really is like when the sun catches it as it turns.
Yeah, that's really actually the attention to detail they have. The gold one and this
that one's
Cardano
nice.
one.
That one's
the
really
Cardano
nice.
one.
I like those colors.
Cool. Yeah, it's the second rarest one. But this one was really dope. And even the gold, I think I managed to actually mint a gold. So that's the one I'm still holding on to. And then I actually bought a silver off the secondary as well. But even these are all of them are super clean looking.
They're really nice. Yeah, I like the blue. I like the reverse, the Cardano one, a little just better, like as far as color scheme goes. But yeah, these look good still. They all look great.
And on top of that, all of them have a different audio track too. So they went a little.
I hope it's just him doing Viking yells, different ones for each one.
Yeah, can you imagine? That'd be hilarious. But no, shout out to Thor for what he's got going on. Big congrats too for the sellout over there. Well deserved. Been grinding in this space. He had his marbles. He had a stream running with all the marbles games, doing giveaways and things like that. And he had like almost like 200 people in his live feed and stuff like that. So it was good to see, even in a market like this, that somebody, a content creator too, who's starting out, has now been able to get to this point, and he's found a way to go ahead and continue to support him, because we all know the YouTube views ain't crushing it these days. That ain't making us the money on this side.
We don't even have ads on our YouTube channel.
Nah, it's not even worth it. What, we can get like 70 cents?
Not even. Yeah.
I think we're gonna pay taxes on the amount of views money that we made. Ain't even worry. It was considered a loss at that point.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just get something from the IRS just as thanks.
It's like, okay, sick, dude.
Idiots.
But yeah, big shout out to Thor. Hopefully we have our thing by now. I
hope so.
Are you sure?
Now, I don't know if I want one of the Cardano ones, or obviously the Sunstone one, is the more valuable, right now in the secondary. But as far as the rolls go, we'll see. Obviously it'll probably have some kind of weighted thing to it as, further value, but I'm just ready for the full Parody album, full Bubba. It doesn't even have to be all his songs. Just start mixing in some other songs like Weird Al style.
I think that's what he said he wanted to do too. Like make a full album.
Christmas album. We can come on for one. We'll come on for a track featuring the Freedom 35.
Freedom 30.
Right.
Dude.
Here's Tommy on a track, dude. He just takes over the mic. Remember him and Rock Band back in the day? He just wanted
making the beats in too. But the Christmas songs are all public use, so you can use any of those songs without any problems.
We could start up on the Freedom 35 days of Christmas. My food.
35 days. 35 days.
Can you imagine a 35-minute track?
You guys think he's joking right now, and he's not. He's being dead serious with that. He's gonna bring it up after the podcast.
Hey guys, all right. After this, we're gonna make a Freedom 35 days of Christmas.
You already got half written. Don't lie. You already got half written in your drafts
for Christmas this year. We're gonna have a 35-day countdown to Christmas, and it's gonna be a new line each day.
Starting in November.
All right, even better.
Got him now.
I do like that. We do need to start that. We're going to start a countdown before Thanksgiving. Countdown Christmas.
I'm down like this.
The 35 days of Christmas.
That's perfect. Well, shit, man. What else we got going on?
Well, shoot.
That's the transition for tonight. Well, shit. What else we got going On a little more serious, a little bit of a note.
I wasn't as familiar with this one that you guys were talking about. I did see it in, like, mainly from the Discord, actually. So,
Yeah,
you know, good to you guys.
Those dirty, rotten rugs, you know?
Dude, rotten rugs. Ones are rotten over here. Yeah, no, we got some rug pulls.
What happened? Doesn't exist anymore.
Refresh, maybe?
Let's see. Is that fixed, or is my computer broken, or is it still not?
Try Alt F4. See if that works.
Or delete the BIOS folder, maybe? I see. I wasn't as familiar with them, but I'm telling you, it was Rugs wasn't actually in their name, right?
No.
Okay.
No, that was
Because there was no, that's that one that's
too.
just called Rugpull or whatever. There's like that one NFT that's, you know, playing a parody on it. All right. Good stuff.
I think that was Grimmy just making a joke with the Joanne's.
There's just a project that's called like Rugpulls. You know what I mean? It's just like, for sure.
They become more and more common right here, but this is like the big argument as far as like Doxx teams versus not, because these guys can continue just to make up different projects, new little engagement, make some money, and then get out of there. And it's hard to hold people accountable when you have no idea who they are, what they're doing. So this was another one. This was completely past my radar. I'll be honest with you, I never even heard of this project. One's rotten prior to this. Not even close. But the big other thing that really started to spark some news right before we got on tonight were text threads in chat through Discord from a guy named Rotten, who apparently I guess is one of the founders of that project, where he goes, I have a lot. He goes, Rotten Ones is the 5. Somebody asked him, how many rugged projects do you have on Cardano? Rotten Ones is the 5th. He goes, I can't get enough from your ADA. The fact that we have other projects in Cardano and one of them have a mint this month, catch me if you can. So guys just being a complete dick on here.
He could be trolling or he could be being serious. Regardless, he's just being a dick. Yeah. 100%.
Remember recently, not recently, actually, like months ago. I mean, I'm sure there's been other people that have rug pulled that have acted like dickheads in the fucking chats after, but really there was one that was like going off. Like he just stayed like in his Discord, like making fun of people and like laughing, like ha ha ha.
I forget.
I feel like these are the same guys.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the behavior though. Everyone's just like, fuck this guy. This is just the same shit. And it's like you said, to get Tom, there's gotta be some sort of standard to like hold these guys to. There's some like something, because it's just gonna otherwise it's just gonna keep happening like that. Like, why wouldn't they? They're just getting free money.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like even like the marketplaces can play a hand in this too. Like don't let them list verified on your marketplace unless
which is kind of big.
They're somewhat verified in a sense of like, you know, we have to verify our wallets on certain exchanges, right? You have to send like your license, all this stuff, just to make sure you're really who they are or who they say they are. So they need some sort of verification process to kind of keep them in check.
It's such a sketchy, like not sketchy, but such a slippery slope, right? Like that's the whole thing of like crypto and Twitter. But I mean, to some degree, like, yeah, well, there is some sort of verification that needs to happen.
Yeah. You can still mint if you want to. You can still send shit out to people like on your Discord and stuff like that. Like you don't need JPEG Store's marketplace necessarily. JPEG Store is its own thing. That's not like, they don't speak. No, I'm agreeing. Like it's not too slippery, because like JPEG Store can call what they want as far as like their standards for someone coming on. So yeah, I'm cool with that. That sounds fine with me. Because like, you know, that project, if you don't want to agree to that and not be verified, which is kind of important, you know, like that's definitely a thing that people want to see.
Yeah. Like you don't have to necessarily be verified or dox yourself to the whole community if you want to be a private person, but you have to show me who you are if you want to sell your products on my website or my store, in a sense. Like I just need to know.
There would need to be like certain agreements that happen into that too, just because like, again, like if JPEG Store is like they are right now the biggest marketplace on Cardano, and majority of everybody uses them. So if they were knowing who everybody is in the space, obviously they need to make sure that information stays protected too for the projects and creators, especially if they don't want to be known. And they just want to continue to make a project that has good, I mean, take it in the other sense, right? Where these guys are just really good, like artists and stuff. And they're like, I just don't want any hype or anything. I just want to put my art out there and I want people to enjoy it. Okay, then that's fine that you want to do that. But I mean, I can understand where somebody was like, no, this guy knows who I am now, so I don't want to do that. So I have to. You
can be selling on there unverified, and you can do your mint through Discord and other like ways to mint and stuff like that. I mean, it's not And if you're saying your project lives or dies because it's going to sell right away on secondary flippers, and I mean, you got to work on your community management. You got to build a better community, better utility that gets people to want to still
better
Discord.
marketing.
I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, this is sorry, unfortunately, though, like these guys ruin it for everyone. Like a couple bad guys that do this shit, like is why I think it's kind of got to have some sort of like standards in place. And I mean, unless there's probably better ideas, that's the thing. There could be better ways to do it. That one's an obvious one, like something like verification through like especially the big stores. But I mean, there's probably better ways for these guys to like show who they are in their past or experience, or why we should believe in them beyond just sort of like about me with a cartoon picture.
I agree with that. And I mean, Jub had put out a thread just referencing the same stuff over there from Happy Hoppers, saying the project won't reveal the identities of their team and isn't doing anything unique. Count me out. Apparently, the RottenOnes team has run 5 rogues in the space. Stop giving shady characters your money. Instead, support projects with transparent teams.
Yeah.
That just pisses me off so much to see that. Like, because I mean, there are projects too that like that haven't got supported, or you know what I mean, they could have done like much more and actually had a team behind it. That just for whatever reason, not because they weren't Doxx, but just didn't get that hype because the money was lost, in the community to like rug pull projects.
Yep.
Yeah, and it turns out potential people who may have wanted to be in the space who completely just got wrecked too, and that's the other problem with all that. So, or
like I just got in and I'm like, dude, I just made like a bunch of money on a flip. You guys need to jump in with me. And then my second one, I get rugged, and you guys are like, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
I mean. It was to say, like, even with this one, people like experienced people got rugged on this one. I remember even Block got rugged on this too. I mean, nothing against Block, but it happens to everybody. If you do research and then just shit like this happens that you just never expected. You know what I'm saying? So it could happen to literally anyone in the space still today.
There's been ones we've been lucky on, like we just buy in because it's like, oh man, it's getting hyped right now. I'm gonna go mint one. Like, why not? And then it takes off, and you're like, sweet, sweet, I sold it. It worked out for me. But like, there's plenty of those that could have just easily rugged, no problem.
Oh, 100%.
Like I said, even experienced guys, and then sometimes we get like blinders on too when you've just been doing it so long where you don't even care because like, I got some $8, let's go throw it at it, and then it's a different feeling though when somebody like throws that kind of wording out there, just like I took your ADA, and it's like, you motherfucker. Even though I may have lost like 100 ADA, it's like, fuck you piece of shit. Like, yeah, that pissed me the fuck off.
That grinds my gears seeing that.
That's a dirtbag move.
Tom's toasty topic for sure. Seeing that guy to say that.
There you go. But Derp, and shout out to Jeb though. He goes, trust those are open. He gave some good examples to people with, again, referencing Derp, Clay, veggies, all these different
I like
guys
Happy Hoppers, duh.
Yeah, duh over there. As many, and then this is great. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see this over there. CNFT BTC from Wing Warriors goes, do you want my IRL pic with or without makeup? Because I'm down. And then he goes, tell the girls to do your makeup. I want a full face reveal. He goes, I'm pretending you didn't already do a face reveal of Freedom 35ers because I want this to happen.
I didn't see that. No, that's awesome.
That's
funny.
So shout out to Jub and CNFT BTC and the Wing Warriors and all those guys.
Which has kind of been crazy. We've had a couple people come on, and it's like, kind of been honored with their first time doing, maybe not a space, not necessarily live, but on camera, with us.
That's been quite a few when we first, especially when we started doing the community spotlights and we did the sit downs. That was a bunch. I think the majority of our early ones too were people who were just jumping on for the first time, and that can definitely be like a scary thing to, especially when you're selling stuff to people and stuff doesn't go with the way you had planned it. Like
just
having your face out there is a lot.
Yeah, let's say, having your face on camera, like trying to sell something. It's one thing to like word of mouth, like in like a social networking event where you can kind of be a little more personal one-on-one with somebody. When you're on camera and recording something, it's completely different because then like, I'm talking to people I never met before, but also this is getting put out on the web in a sense, so more and more people can see this. So I better be on top of my game, and I try not to be as nervous because go back to our first few podcasts, see how we acted and what we were talking and what we were like. Honestly,
we all made these fake personas. I mean, my name's not even Tom. This is all deep fake.
I'm not even TJ.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm just Dirt Boy.
Dirt Boy. What'd you say in your Derp shirt?
Dirt Boy in my little Derp shirt tonight. My little. But no, man, it does suck for anybody who did get affected that, and we're sorry to hear that anything like that happens. But hopefully there's like enough people. Like I said, I saw the Clapes team over there who helped people out.
I was just about to ask that. I assume there's some people like rallying around that.
Even Stone Age hooligans, remember them? I even saw them. They were helping some people out.
They're still around. Hey, that's good to hear.
The Hoolies, dude.
I remember they had the I'm not going to get it right. The Stone Age lady friends. Hula gals. All right.
Stone Age lady friend.
I've heard it both ways. Hula gals. I remember when those dropped. I remember when those finally came out and was looking at those and just never really jumped in.
Oh, way to be so respectful.
The Stone Age lady friends.
What is that? Oh, I maybe think of that movie. I can't think of it now, but
it's My Lady Friend.
Yes,
I've been watching in
damn, I don't know.
A ton of What We Do in the Shadows, the show, and he always calls it's like, this is my lady wife, Nadia.
Was that Blades of Glory? Lady friend? No.
I don't know. I don't know where that's from.
Shit. I don't remember. I know.
I feel like Will Ferrell said it though.
Yeah, it's My Lady Friend. I have no idea.
It's gonna bother me.
Somebody in the comments throw that down there for us.
If you do, you'll get something. I don't know what.
If you have any idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out. I mean, I don't know. Don't not shout out Rugpulls. It's not funny.
Well, hell.
Well, shit. What else we got?
I'm timestamping that because we all literally said "well shit" at the same time.
Speaking of thingies, we got going on.
Well, shit. On another topic,
we got some thingies coming out on Monday.
We don't have thingies yet, dude. Thingies coming out.
Thingies are coming. I don't know what they are, but
did you get your BeatBoyz, TJ? No. You can jump on.
Did you catch my play today?
I did see your novel.
No, I did write a book today. I'm not gonna lie.
I want to know, were you at work when you wrote that, or were you on the shitter? Where'd you type that out?
What are you talking about, dude?
I want to know where you typed that out.
I don't know, man.
From the block.
I was honestly, sometimes I'll reference it in the little novel there for all our toilet readers out there. You know, sometimes you just got to do it.
Second office.
Yep, second office, the other office, as we like to reference it. But yeah, no, BeatBoyz, the thingies are coming out on. Can't even say that with a straight face. On the 19th.
Well, what's the real name of what's coming out? Is it what do they call it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's go to the.
I know you're forgetting what they're called. What are they called? What's the NFT dropping on Monday?
Pull it up here.
Oh, it is thingies. Got it.
Yes, they're actually called thingies over here, and BeatBoyz is dropped.
You sure
a
it's not
video.
Pronounced like Thomas?
I don't think so.
Are you sure it's not hingies? Like it's, the T is silent?
Like tingies.
There's no way to handle
like tingies. Like Thomas?
Tingies.
Tingies.
I don't see. You know
I like tingies better. That's
good. Some tingies. I got some tingies. They did drop this little teaser video over here. It's kind of like a little recap of a lot of stuff. And sneak attack over there with. Let's see if I can get the pause there. Let's see. It's doing some stuff to me. Twitter merge.
You got to put like a epilepsy warning on this.
You got a space play. Can you get on that?
Oh, is this a remix?
Oh, remix.
Hurry.
Oh, hold on to some of those Allowlist assets, Winky Face. They snuck that in there. But yeah, so the Allowlist assets over there, as well as the hall pass, there's two things this is basically what allowed you for the BeatBoyz prior to get basically the whitelist. The hall passes and the neighborhood access materials, which were both airdropped to everybody. So they were free NFTs that were sent out that basically got you into the project to mint early. They do drop this little thing here, this nice little video, but at the end, it's a little cube. I don't know what this has to do with anything at all, but this is.
They're going to send you out free ice next time.
They did keep referencing the little ice cubes in here. So that makes, honestly, I hadn't put two together. Like I didn't even think of that. So that's why the little ice cubes.
They've referenced ice cubes multiple times. And then
in multiple different posts over there, they've referenced the ice. They put the little ice
video at the cube.
And then they got the cube there at the end. Yeah. So I don't know where I'll have to go scroll through a bunch of this stuff. But yeah, they're basically answering questions throughout this as well. So people were asking originally about like the neighborhood access thing that had originally a 50% royalty on them back in the day. So now they're going to reset the royalties. That was just because they were free public mints. So things are going to change when you burn these new things coming up on the 19th. You'll have your hall passes, which are going to be a little bit spicier.
What are you burning?
You burn in a hall pass, which right now I think they're sitting at like a 269 ADA floor. Mm-hmm. And then you're burning the neighborhood access materials. And those are like the little paint can, spray paint can, the little Coca-Cola, and the little minty gum, the three little things. And you have to burn three of those. And you have to burn, and they can be any of the three. They don't have to be all different.
What's the long-term plan for this project? That making a mess has like a serious question. Like, do you know what they're planning to do?
So
Online?
they dropped it. Actually, I went back and referenced this in like the play thing, and I actually found out a little bit more like information about them prior to like reading through this like little text thread prior to the mint coming out. And let me show you here because I think I have like it full on details, a lot of what they got going on. And I think I kind of like skipped over this when I first was like getting into the project. But basically, they were like, this has been almost a year in the making. So BeatBoyz, they've been working on this for almost a year now. They've been seeing people's concerns out here, and they put out this whole thread. And one of the founders is a female over there, and they're talking about building in the bear market. But she was kind of just dropping some like knowledge of what they've done so far in the 6 months leading up into August. And they had minted 6K of the free public NFTs. They gave out the care packs, which you saw like the stickers and things like that. They gave out the free coffees, essentially just here's some ADA to buy a coffee, and built this little Twitter community. But their whole thing was like a no grind project, meta centered on respecting your time and creating a good community experience. And then basically telling everybody that we're experienced builders out here who consist of a team of 5 split evenly between VC-backed tech founders and respected names in the creator space. Some people have been working full-time the past 6 months. They're also doxxed to the Cardano Croc Club, part of their Croc Pad launch pad over there, which is Sean Benson. I remember that, going back to that. But the main thing that they were talking about is that they have incredible brand experiences that they're trying to duplicate, think like Doodles and other things over on the east side. They wanted to do that over here on Cardano, and that they're building and they always do these little fun things like they're cooking stuff up, but basically saying their team's ready to build your brand over here. They're onboarding incredible creators and community builders from the east side to kind of build some stuff over here. And then they reference the video. And this video, I always feel like people sleep on it or forget about this, but it references like Chucky from like Rugrats and like a 3D. And I don't know why they quote tweeted this thing. It's something over, I don't know if it's from ETH or where it is. And we always see the reference to like a 1994, like, like the website over there from BeatBoyz. It looks just like old nostalgic kind of stuff. I don't know what kind of ties they have to this, but this is something that they referenced with a little winky face. I don't know what connection that has at all, but
Chucky especially.
Yeah, and especially for
it's
like
all
Rugrats,
about Phil and Dill.
Well, you see, like I believe this looks like, isn't this like an ETH project? I forget the name. Shit, what's the name of this?
Spike?
No, Cynthia.
Cynthia was the doll.
Yeah, Cynthia. She had like
can't tell you at all what Chucky's room used to look like at all. As far as what the show, I don't even know if they showed that.
Do you see these right here? These are actually an NFT over on East Side. I forget
Scribble
things. Oh yeah, those had a ridiculous floor though. Maybe I think they might even set it up there.
I remember because you sent it. We saw it last year. We were really getting NFTs. And I sent in our high chat like, look, 500 ETH. I just sent in our chat. I did one,
but I didn't never really look through this the first time, but it was good to know like they got a team, like kind of letting you know a little bit more about them and who they are, and somewhat while still playing that persona. Like they have like one of the main accounts is a lady, like her name is Angel's Cool Mom, and it's I'm assuming that's one of the female founders, and that she posts some updates and stuff there too, and everybody calls her mom, and it's like a weird little like community thing, like they play into that like theme of stuff. But this Thingies drop, I guess, is like the next, I don't know, taking you into whatever the next part of their roadmap is. They're wanting to burn is to kind of keep up with the theme. Like there have been the big thing with the hall passes on the back of them. When you look at them, they say BeatBoyz Music Club on them. So, and we already saw the live stream that had like the DJ, the way they did like the free slice of the pizza, where they had that guest DJ who has like a ridiculous amount of followers and got a playlist with them. So they've got like real life connections somehow, or either they're paying the guy, I don't know, whatever it is. But they're creating like they're blending like a real world like experience mixed with like Web3 was my kind of take on it. Is where I'm not at that concert, but I'm there experiencing this, whatever it is, with this online community, which is kind of weird to think about. And in a way, I'd still kind of wrapping my head around it, but it's different. And the no Discord thing for me too with BeatBoyz was the other thing, which I've referenced the Twitter community multiple times. But
I will say they're holding strong with that, not doing it.
Well, if you ever look in here, like this is recently over here. So basically, like the channels part of Discord has now been turned into like the different hashtags to continue to grow them. Like they have like their little website rules where it does give you some links and things like hold the houses and the hall passes. So those are like your big utility things to hold on to outside the actual BeatBoyz themselves.
Do they have like a verification process like Twitter or Discord does? Like if you are holding certain things?
Nothing yet. So that's where we're still kind of waiting to see. And I think that'll kind of come from like the website. I'm hoping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the big thing, like if anybody hasn't checked out the website, I definitely recommend taking a look at it. It does give you, like they said, in 1994, like, or maybe a little bit later, like AIM kind of thing, where you get into it and it's this little spicy experience kind of thing. But the big thing is this Spicy Boys plans. It's private and doesn't let you click into it. I don't know.
Star one level. You open that up.
Yeah, can't get in there, but sometime in 1994. But yeah, so it's a cool little retro vibe. But the community thing is really cool about them. You can see anybody who posts, people have been posting beep. I don't know why they keep reposting this today, but the fact is everybody always supports each other on this. Like there is so much like.
What do you think? Like, what do you think is making their floor not go up any more than what it is now?
Confusion. Just people have no idea.
No, the Twitter community, I see seeing it.
Right.
Yeah.
No, like literally confused. They have no idea what it is. Like nobody knows the thingies, like the little reference to the cube and all this stuff, but the people in this community do. And big shout out to Supernova and a few of the I think it was Taxi. There's one other one where they were gifted a 1-of-1 from the team. They made them the actual angels and they redid their profile pics for a couple of like the most active people. So they're doing stuff, but it's just inside of Twitter, and it's
way to call yourself out, Tommy. Clearly not that active.
No,
you're gonna jump in there.
What do you mean? I mean, this is just today. This is what I'm saying. I posted this morning. This is all from today. Prior,
I don't see you with a new profile picture.
I didn't get this. Good morning to the block 14 hours ago. This is how far down I am.
I see one post with no new profile picture.
I didn't put an NPFA, dude.
I'm saying that they just made 1-of-1s for the most active people.
They did make it. Polaroid's connoisseur. He's got
saying
one.
You didn't get one.
Supernova.
What are you doing?
You didn't get one, dude.
Yeah, you're missing it.
I'm not.
You're clearly not as active in there.
I'm not. I'll be honest with you. There's way more people who are.
Why not?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What do you mean? Yeah, I got like
you're missing the beat.
Got to work.
Come
tough
on,
life
dude.
out here.
So all I hear is excuses.
Gotta work.
And look at Dilly over here with the super bullish statement. I have not sold a single BeatBoyz. They got something big cooking. I trust Dilly, dude.
And
Dilly, now I'm gonna go buy them. Actually, I'm thinking about buying one.
And Tom, remember the cherries guy that you were talking about? What are those cherries? This is the guy who does the cherry stuff.
Okay,
this Veloquist. He'll send these out. So he's got like this whole Cherry King over there. So
what's
everybody's got like Veloquist, Loa. Oh, there's no Q. There's no Q. There's no Q.
I have no idea.
Veloist. Wow. I don't know why I gave him a Q in there. My bad, dude. But anyway,
give me back a cherry. Give me back a cherry.
But yeah, I think Taxi was the other one. Yeah, so those are the three people that have those 1-on-1 picks. But yeah, so BeatBoyz to me is this
a Dirtbirds 70 to 500 floor play in your honest opinion in the next few months?
I'd be honest with you.
Let's see what happens with the thingies.
I'm just as confused as anybody else is. I know we weren't planning on talking about thingies as much as we were into right now.
I'll say anything. We said this kind of before, but shout out to new projects coming in the space now anyway, and really trying to push forward, because I think the vets or the people that have been around a while are being a little stricter and a little more picky when they're choosing to get in projects nowadays. So I do commend them for being here for a bit of time now, and then just finally like showing in the light of what they got going on. So that is cool to see that they're pushing through and still having stuff coming out.
Tom, I know they cut off early. I wanted to ask you though, because now they got the hall passes that they airdropped before the actual mint to just people, kind of like Mallard Order would be what reminds me of. They have the block. Like the blocks, right?
They have their neighborhoods. Yeah,
they have the neighborhoods. They have the actual like paintbrushes and paint cans and stuff like that. Or
neighborhood access.
Yep, and then the actual BeatBoyz themselves. And even though they cut it off, like they've thrown a ton of stuff out there for everyone.
Yeah, and the hall passes were free, neighborhood accesses were free, and the blocks were all free airdrops.
So it's cool that there's been so much to mess around with, and then this new part coming out is going to burn some of that back down. So I'll be kind of interested to really see what happens there. As far as
I'll definitely be keeping my eye out because you
interest.
have a big conviction on it, so I am interested, obviously.
Well, I'm interested because Dilly's interested.
Yeah, there you go. Not Tommy, but Dilly. But here's what I was saying right here. Look at this little sneak teaser. Like, I don't know, like we already saw the music, but like the hall passes are getting burned, and it says BeatBoyz Music Club here too. So will these evolve into a music pass? Well, I don't know what that means, but
I get like a cartoon vibe, like a cartoon show vibe,
like a Rick and Morty,
like a Bob's Burgers or something like that, or like a Simpsons. Well, they already Rick and Morty too, yeah.
Even their I love this picture. I don't know why. It's just like the little new era that they've got. They've got the Polaroids. Like it's just some of the way their marketing and stuff is done. They've done a really good job as far as like the overall graphics and just the feel of it. I guess to me, I love the like nostalgia, like the old like tape style stuff, like. It feels different, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm just building up my own nostalgia of like hoping it's going to be something way crazier than what it is, and I'm just like building it up in my head. Like, yeah, this is the cartoon style thing that you were talking about. But
I remember seeing this for sure.
To me, it feels like there's something more there, and I have no idea what it is yet. I love the website too, like that old school like feel to it.
Scroll up a little bit with that like kitchen scene.
It's a Rugrats one.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is a Rugrats Kitchen, isn't it? Because that's where we just saw Chucky. It really just dawned on me. That's what it was. Huh. Okay.
Oh, is this Rugrats Kitchen?
It reminds me of Rugrats.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty close.
What if they had like animators and stuff who worked on those shows, like now working with them, like back in the day?
If that's the case, I'm telling you right now.
What if the person that worked there worked for Pixar and made Woody? I heard the person that works there designed Buzz Lightyear.
I heard that he was just the janitor, though.
He's the janitor for Buzz Lightyear. I don't know. Like there's a lot of different routes these guys can go. They give you like the skateboard feels, like the old school, like like vintage looking like videos that they do, which I feel like are really cool. They got some cool music. They've got actual Spotify playlists for themselves outside the guy who just did the DJ set too.
Totally not the kitchen. Sorry, I had to look it up. We're throwing out too much misinformation out there, fake news, not the kitchen.
They got, I don't know.
Close enough.
What are we looking at? Family Guy kind of style house right here? I don't know. I mean,
there's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Like 100 or Simpsons maybe.
Family Guy, see on that one, the colors especially.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. But I don't know. It's going to be an interesting thing with these guys.
What do you know? Stop saying I don't know.
What do you know? That means that
he has a shit ton of them.
He does have a shit ton for not to know.
I do have a shitload of them. I'm not going to lie. I didn't even see. Honestly, I haven't even looked back at some of this stuff.
Did you scroll down? Was that Nigel Thornberry flying through the air?
We're getting
that's Angel's cool mom. That's fine.
Oh, it's okay. All right. It's just smaller on the glasses on, so I thought that was Nigel Thornberry for a second.
Yeah, it's just like they got their plan. So the plans are still yet to be revealed for these things. So part of the reason why, again, I'm still interested in them enough.
So to summarize everything, Tommy doesn't know. Thingies coming out Monday. He has a shitload of them. Did I nail it?
And a car bed.
And a car bed. Can you talk to other car beds?
Maybe.
Okay.
If you can talk with the little plastic cups. The little plastic cups.
Oh, you need the car radio.
Car phone.
Fair enough. Fair enough right there. And then to me, there's like a cartoon show. I don't know what they've got going on, man. Every time I look at it, there's something different that I haven't seen since the last time. And shit, what's going on?
Well, shit, I don't know what's going on.
Well, shit, what's the next topic?
Guys, if you just skip past all those timestamps, we didn't talk about anything.
Summary
literally nothing.
Recap what I just said and what Tommy said.
Too long, didn't listen. Too long, bullish,
didn't listen. And I don't know. He doesn't know what's going on.
TJ, I thought TJ's muted himself.
I thought my thing died.
So TJ's like too long.
So spacebar mutes your mic.
Okay, that's good to know on Zoom. I didn't know that. I keep my hands away from the keyboard.
No, mine doesn't do that.
Well, are you clicked in the window?
No.
Exactly.
All right, we don't need to be testing this now, I think.
All right, I think we're live.
Probably time to call it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wrapping it up on the back end, I think.
No, we're not officially wrapping because we got one last announcement that we got to drop, and we've also talked about it on the live stream on Monday, but it's official. It's out there, and we want to share it with you guys. F35. We have an NFT.
I was going to make the noise, but I didn't do it.
Boom, boom, boom. Shit.
Well, I mean, we don't having it. Someone made an NFT of us. The proxies, we don't have an NFT release, but someone made
it sounded cooler, dude.
I think this sounds cooler that someone made an NFT of us. That's way cooler to me than us releasing our. You want to see TJ's art? Come on now.
Kick ass. We got 10 of these left, and guess how much they're going for?
He can't even get all the
We don't have
color
10. We don't have 10 of them.
3,500. So we don't have 10 of them. We have a lot left, but there's 3,500 each. If you want one,
you're still lying. We don't have a lot left.
We have a couple left. They're 3,500.
No, there's only a couple.
They're all
left
sold
now.
out. TJ.
They've been flying off the shelf at 3,500 left. So the couple left, 35,000.
There's no more left.
There's nowhere left. They still for 3,500 each.
All right, guys. Show's over.
Real quick, another plug. Like and subscribe. Okay, thanks.
TJ, we're not even done yet.
I know. I just want to plug it in one more time.
Dude, can we hit the little bell button? Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, like the one that comes across the screen, like all the YouTubers
That's so
do?
fucking annoying. Yeah.
But you remember it though. You remember that it happens.
Make sure to listen to the rest of this.
I know what we should do. Like have us the three come across the screen, like fucking Mortal Kombat style, like thumbs up and then go away for a second. Just
as long as we just put your.
I was thinking like the old like TBS things. You know what I mean? Like the old TBS where they come in and like spin in a circle with like their arms crossed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can
just
do
like
that.
later on tonight. You know what I mean? Like coming up at 7.
Yeah, that'd be good. Why we look so terrified in this?
Because we're getting shot at by lasers.
This is you, Tom.
They got lasers.
Look at those guys too. Look like some smooth operaters. Like they're barely reacting. They're just chilling. Like
you get the Elton John duck mixed with the little yummy samurai. He's doing his thing, and then you got the Tom. Can you imagine what if it was the bill? How funny would that have been? If it was like something similar to what?
Yeah, see the one that would be just crazy that they picked one for this that matched my one. That's what I love about the one that he picked out too. Like I don't how he found that one or saw that that actually kind of matched, or if it was just lucky on his part. But I don't think so.
I feel like it was.
I think he definitely picked that. It's fantastic.
Why does it look like Tommy's the only one surviving this?
TJ's just like zoning out.
It's all right. I stole his oxygen tank.
Tom turned into the mask. We were all good. That's one thing.
Smoking.
He's smoking right now. But no, the whole thing with you getting that bill too was the fact that like they asked us, the Proxies team, big shout out to Tudor and the team over there. They asked us what our 3 favorite projects were. So when we responded, we were like, I think I had said Yummy. TJ obviously was the Mallard, and then Tom Curveball. Even Curveball to me, I didn't really know what your favorite project was, but said Old Money.
I thought it was Dogs in the Chain.
I could have swore it was Dogs in the Chain.
That was his first min because he passed up Clay.
Yeah,
first is always special.
Tom's just over here. He's an MF for a sneak attack. But no, that's what made Anaximander. He's like, who's got the old money? And we're like, that's Tom. And he's like, all right, perfect. Boom.
Already got my new role in the Discord and everything. Been showing that off.
Yeah. But dude, big shout out to Cardano Proxies, part of the Proxies Parallels collab that they have.
They really came out really good. I like them a lot.
And all the different colors too. Like they're all really dope. I think we have them set up right here. If we don't, we'll let this load.
The 15,000 floor.
We have 7 of them right now.
3,500 ETH.
We may not have 7 of them, but by the time it's done. But yeah, there's different little color schemes and stuff like that. Some of these are really trippy. Like we were saying, like that would really look cool if they were in like a black light. If you had this like printed out, it would look perfect for that.
Reminds you of too, like those
got a lot going on.
Those trippy neon like felt pictures you find in like Spencer's or Hot Top.
Yeah, like the black light ones.
The fuzzy wall.
Fuzzy ones, yeah.
The fuzzy wall, yeah. The furry wall.
Furry wall, yeah. What's that? Get him to the
Greek. Get to the Greek, yeah.
Yeah. Hey TJ, pick a number on the screen right here.
1.
It's not there.
1 is there.
No, pick a number. There's 11.
You say based on the last 2 digits. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see the numbers.
12.
You know what?
What?
Tell me.
No timestamp. Anybody who comments, TJ, what do we want to call whale shit?
Well, not whale shit. Well, shit.
Not whale shit, guys. Well, shit.
So what do we have them say? Or we just
do we want people to write shit in the comments?
Oh, sorry.
No, we don't want to write.
We've already said it now.
No. You gotta say. Well, shoot.
They're still listening. Well, shoot. Well, shoot. There you go. That's the comment in there. The first person who types the words "well shoot" in the comments gets this NFT number.
And we're sticklers. I mean, Tommy is. You gotta spell everything correctly.
Spell it out exactly how it is. What number is this? 12.
12.
So you will get Freedom 35ers number 12. We will admit the E's gone. We lost the But no, number 12 is yours. Well, shoot, put that in the comments first to get that.
I'm not time saving that for sure, right?
Nobody's time. Yeah, if you made it, if you're a true listener, you've got that. There's no timestamp to help you with this. And we've been dragging this out a little bit longer. It's just past the initial timestamp of this, just to make sure that everybody's paying attention right now. So
if we ever make shirts, that has to go on a shirt now. Well, shoot, grade 35%.
It'll be Tommy's like shirt. You know what I mean? We should have our own.
Well, shoot.
Tom's is going to be. It goes.
I've
heard it both ways.
I've heard both ways.
See, Thomas Tucker, one bad MFer. Quote boy, Dirt boy, NFT. Wrapping it up on the back end tonight. But a big shout out to Proxies and them over there.
Yeah. Thank you guys again. That is cool.
Super appreciative. Guys, what else? We got a
jam pack. I don't know. You always say that.
We don't have a jam packed right now on the back. Nothing's jam packed on the back end. I hope not.
That's so funny.
I got DJ.
That didn't get me. That didn't catch me. I like that one. That was a good one. That was a true laugh.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Shirts. We were talking shirts earlier. If anybody's listened to this too, we need some mock-up designs coming up. I know cNFTcon's coming quick right now, and that's what she said.
This is like a PPS right now, like on the end of the letter. Like we did a PS already. Now we're doing like the PS right now. Like we just keep going. We got to cut this off
to the stands.
Shirts topic. We'll post in the Discord about
polls. Yeah. Anybody wants shirts? We need to get that set up for anybody. That'll probably hopefully here.
We got extra large and double XL
and extra small
and onesies.
Oh, onesies for the kids.
Can we get overalls?
No, adult size.
What about overalls?
So what are those like rompers? We got
rompers.
Yeah,
we got man rompers.
I'm not gonna lie, I would rock a man romper.
We got rompers.
What do you have to take? Those are the worst. You take the whole thing off and take it like a shit or something.
Even just go pee, you gotta take the whole thing off, I imagine.
Unless they get a zipper.
It's got a zipper.
Yeah,
button fly options. We'll have button flies. We're gonna revolutionize the man romper market.
You can get the little flaps, the little straps.
Velcro flap.
If you made it to this timestamp right now, well, shit.